Hi guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to switch things up for you a little bit and dive back into the 2014 version of Jaclyn and the original reason I wanted to start my YouTube channel but never did because the beauty community died out. With that being said, I wanted to give you guys my everyday makeup routine. I always do some sort of variation of this look that I'm wearing right now. It's super natural and cute and girly, and I get so many compliments every single time I'm wearing this makeup. So I think I'm doing something right. It kind of gives like cute little anime vibes with the little blush that we got going on and the wide eyes, and I'm all for it. So today I'm going to show you guys how I got this look. Sometimes I dress it up more and add a winged liner or something, but I'm in a rush because I have to be at work in like 10 minutes. So we're giving you the most authentic, basic look that I go to every single day. So yeah, with that being said, thank you guys for being here and let's get into the video. Okay, so I'm using this random ass primer that I found on Amazon because I used to use the Hourglass primer and it's really expensive. So I tried to find a dupe on Amazon. It's a very similar consistency and it just helps blur all your pores. I was watching a video on TikTok of how all the celebrities get their makeup to look so good at the Met Gala, on the carpet and all of that. And the key is a lot of moisturizer and then a shit ton of primer, like layers of primer. And then they also do tinted moisturizer with their foundation so that they don't look cakey. And I haven't actually tried that yet. And I won't be doing that today just because I have to go to work and I don't know how it's gonna look. I'm sure it's great, but right now we're just gonna be reviewing the Charlotte Tilbury foundation because I finally got it. So this is the foundation. She's honestly so beautiful. I've heard a lot about this foundation and I just am really curious to see if it lives up to the hype. Hopefully it's the right shade. I got 2N. Now, I know a lot of people apply their foundation just with their fingers these days, but for some reason I've never really liked it. It just doesn't look as good for me, but they also might be doing that because they don't have the Morphe brush. Because I swear to you, you'll never use another foundation brush again. This one is the Morphe M439 brush. I wish I actually cleaned it before this because it applies better that way when there's not so much fucking foundation stuck to it. Okay, I feel like I'm literally in a toxic relationship with my camera because it keeps dying on me. The first thing I'm noticing is that this like dries very quick. And I should have maybe just did it with a beauty blender. Yeah, I would say definitely hydrate a lot before putting this on. But let's see if it gives the coverage that we want it to give. Alright, so we have the first layer of foundation on. I kind of go back and forth with myself about whether I should do concealer or bronzer first, but today we're doing it first. So what you're gonna do is do like a little triangle shape. It's really important to get like this line on the side, and then also the Tarte comes out a lot, so make sure you don't use too much. So I'm just gonna do that. Maybe sometimes I add like a little line almost to add like a shape. I'm gonna blend this in really quick and I'll be right back. Now we go with bronzer. I use the milk one. The girls that get it. The girls that don't should go get it because then they'll get it. Now with bronzer, I learned to put it on the higher cheekbone. I think years ago I definitely didn't do that. I would put it on like lower because they would be like, oh, do the kissy face. But no, you gotta do like the high brow bone. And then I just go over my forehead. Now this part, ow, it's like scraping my head because of how low it is. That's scrape. And then we just do the jaw. And then I do a little bit on the underneath because that also helps with your lips, giving it like more of a pouted look. Now learning how to do my nose contour has changed my freaking life. With the Instagram filters, I'm like, how do I replicate this in real life? Listen, I know the Instagram filters are toxic, but there's just something that's so cute about the little nose contour that I was like, I need to learn how to do this. Because I just like how it gives you like an anime look. So I go up the sides like this. Now I am not a professional at all, but somehow it just ends up looking fine. I've been trying to do it a little lower down too, like so that there's a little bit of space between here and here. And then I also do down here so that it looks lifted. All right, let me blend this in and show you guys what it looks like after. And then I go over it with powder bronzer. And when you're blending, you're just gonna be pouncing like this. I don't wanna see none of that dragging shit. If I see you dragging your beauty blender, I'm gonna drag you. I'm just kidding. Y'all can do it how you want. It really does not affect my life whatsoever. And then once it's blended out, you're gonna go in with your powder bronzer, basically all over exactly where you just did, and be very light-handed with this motion. Now if you're a big forehead queen like me, you're gonna want to put it all over that bitch, but just do like the top half of your forehead basically, and then just kind of try to blend it out so that it kind of looks like a natural little fading out. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with a little brush so I can focus on the detail of my nose contour. The thing about nose contouring is you cannot be scared, because it has to be almost harsh at first for it to look good, but then you blend it out and it looks very natural and it's completely fine. You can tell, but it's also like, so what? You can tell you're obviously wearing makeup regardless, so I think a nose contour brings it all together. Okay, my camera's dead again, so I'm gonna continue because I really can't be late to work. After we do all of our bronzer, we're gonna go in with our Laura Mercier setting powder. Now this is one of the most important parts as well, is going down the side of your nose like that. Now you can also like do this and bake and just leave it there. You can apply it with a beauty blender to do that as well, but I like the shape of this brush for my under eyes, so I just do this. And then you're gonna start at your ear and go towards your mouth. I feel like I have a wide face and a wide like jaw, so I try to fix that and bring everything forward. Now for the brows, using these little stencils and eyebrow stamps has been a game changer. I was never really that good at doing my eyebrows, and I also didn't even know what shape I should be doing, but with these stencils I actually figured it out and found like the perfect and quickest and easiest eyebrow routine ever. The stencil is from Mad Love Brows, but this is from Amazon. It's just like a dupe, again, because I'm poor right now. Boom, that's it, you're done. And look how much of a difference that makes in my overall face. Insane. Also, I know it looks like I'm fucking grabbing my whole face, but I'm actually not. It's just like my fingertips. I'm like barely touching it, so be careful when you do that. And then I just blend it out with a little brush. I try not to brush anything except this middle part right here and not really drag it, because if I do, I notice it messes my brows up and just makes them look worse. Sometimes I'll do like a little mini swoop, but I'll be very careful when I do it. I'll put the links for all the products that I'm using below as well. I literally have to be out the door for work in 10 minutes, so we're gonna have to speed rush through this. But after that, we can wipe away any of this bake that was sitting there, and then we're gonna go in with our Milani blush. You have to apply it right in the center so you have that little like cute girly blush look going. I just go over my nose a tiny bit. The reason I do this after the setting powder is because I feel like it goes over it and then doesn't look as pink, so I like doing this, and then I bring this with me and apply it multiple times throughout the day so that it just stays pink and glowy as much as possible. When I'm not doing the eyeshadow or anything, just for a quick little like something, I go like this with the blush right in my eyes. Not right in my eyes, right on my eyelid. I really just don't have a method to this. I just shove it on there, and then since I have blue eyes, it looks cute with pink eyeshadow. Back to the phone again, baby. And then we go in with mascara. I use the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. Your life will literally never be the same, so you need to use L'Oreal mascara. Nothing else compared. You cannot get this result. And then I learned to like go to the top kind of, and I just do it at like an angle almost. I feel like my lashes just naturally want to go that way now. Sometimes I'll do the bottom, sometimes I won't. I'll do like, let's do a little bit, because I'm not doing any eyeliner or anything today because I'm in a rush. Do you see that difference? L'Oreal, I love you. But I will be wearing this on my wedding day. What I started doing again lately that I used to always do was white eyeshadow in the corner. I think when I was younger, I just did white eyeshadow on like the first half of my eye, but we're only gonna do the corner. Make sure you tap off the brush, do a little bit above your brow. My eyebrows are honestly a mess right now, don't look at them. And I bet y'all can guess what I'm gonna do next. Now, very minimal if you're using the eyeshadow, because it's a lot more pigmented than highlighter is. Do your little exclamation mark, but keep it humble. Now we have the Ofra highlighter, which is a little less white than the eyeshadow that I use, but still like on the more icy side when it comes to highlighters. Now, just for extra precaution, I'm gonna take the same Laura Mercier powder. I'm just gonna go over everything a little bit just to give it more of a soft look. Last step, then we're done. Bitch, you guessed it. Best setting spray of all time. And you're gonna really just get it all wet. And then when your face dries, it's gonna look more like skin again. The perfect blend of all of these steps that I did is to make your makeup look as natural as possible, but also slay as much as possible. Okay, I would normally do a lip liner and only apply the lip liner on the center of my lips, but I don't know where it is. It might be in my car, so I might have to do it on my way to work. I'm just gonna do my little gloss that I always use. If you don't have this, you need this in your life. There's nothing that hydrates my lips and gives it a nice little gloss at the same time, the way that this does without leaving it sticky. So it's the Kopari, and I just get the clear one, but they also have like a tinted one if you want to do that. And we are finished. Now let me go put on my work outfit and I will be right back. And this is the finished look. I'm all ready for work. I have this cute little girly look. I need to get to work now, but I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this makeup tutorial. Don't forget to like, click the bell, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Love you.